All right. So I'm going to play for you the. That song was written by Dave Carter, the late and great songwriter Dave Carter, and this next one is also a Dave Carter song. And this is the very first song I heard Dave Carter sing. It's the one that sort of put me on the path to being a folk singer. Bet you didn't know there was a path. There is a path. First, you get your English degree. Am I right? Am I right? See? Will knows what's up. He has an English degree also. First, you get your English degree, and then you're like, oh, whatever shall I do? And then you just flounder for a bit until you see a cowboy play at an open mic night, and you decide when he comes up to you and says, hey, you want to be in my band? After not hearing you play the violin at all, just seeing that you're carrying one. He asks you if you want to be in his band, and you just go, okay. And next thing you know, you're at stage 33 in Bellows Falls. Blink of an eye, you're a folk singer. But this is that very first song I heard him play, and it drew me in for the poetry and the deep humility with which he delivered this song. He said that he'd gotten it from a medicine man in Oklahoma, where Dave Carter was raised, and medicine man was named Frank. I always thought he should have a more colorful name, but who am I to say? You know, I actually found Frank in a book, so I know that Frank is legit. He's like a real medicine man. Actually, he was the medicine man's assistant, but that's okay. Maybe that's why he didn't. I don't know how you get your name. But anyway, Frank and Dave had done a sweat together, and after the sweat, Frank told Dave this story, and Dave put it into a song, and then there I was on a Tuesday night in Portland, Oregon, at the Buffalo Gap, hearing Dave Carter sing this song with his little twang and this deep humility, and it's this poetry ringing out, a story of a young native man standing up for the land against big business. A song that is still relevant all these years later. This is called Gunmetal Eyes, and it's got a repeating chorus. It's going to come around 5 times. I'm not going to teach it to you ahead of time. I think some of you might know it, and if you don't already know it, you will know it by the end. And I hope that you will sing along, because this room, I don't know if you noticed, but it sounds really awesome in here, and if we were all singing, it would just be really beautiful. So no pressure, but it is dark, and it does sound nice in here, so if you want to. Anyway, this is called Gunmetal Eyes. His mama was a Cherokee princess, or so it was said. And his daddy was a Seminole rebel with a price on his head. And the other kids teased him, but I never did see him to cry. Man, there was some kind of righteous in the steel of his gunmetal eyes. Run with the wolf, fly like the dove, mother below, father above. Weep with the earth, sing to the sky, in the steel of your gunmetal eyes. Well, he grew up in the washes and the rushes and the rain and the wind, and the creatures of the forest and field were his only real friends. And the lily of the valley and the nettle of the plains taught him well. And the new moon shone on him as he wandered through the gully and the dell. Run with a wolf, fly like the dove, mother below, father above. Weep with the earth, sing to the sky, in the steel of your gunmetal eyes. big bulldozers groan, and the chainsaws and the felling of trees and the breaking of stone. Yeah, the boss man knew better, but he had an empire to raise. Oh, and one lone man before him with a rifle and doom on his face. Run with a wolf, fly like the dove, mother below, father above. Weep with the earth, sing to the sky, in the steel of your gunmetal eye. Get on home, cried the owner, as I hold the deed to this land. And I ain't got no time to be fooling with no wild Injun man. Yeah, he gathered his strong boys around him and he called his police. There was no looking back for the son of a Seminole chief. Run with a wolf, fly like the dove, mother below, father above. Weep with the earth, sing to the sky, in the steel of your gunmetal eyes. That's beautiful. Now some say he died in the fighting and was buried that day. And some say he raged like an angel and he chased them away. But the green hills stand silent, nobody goes there no more. Just the ghosts and the memories and the shadows of the dark forest floor. Run with a wolf, fly like the dove, mother below, father above. Weep with the earth, sing to the sky, in the steel of your gunmetal eyes. Run with a wolf, fly like the dove, mother below, father above. Weep with the earth, sing to the sky, in the steel of your gunmetal eyes. Yeah, in the steel of your gunmetal eyes. Oh, in the steel of your gunmetal eyes. All right. Lovely. Thank you so much. See, didn't that sound nice with everybody singing along? I thought that was very pretty. What'd you think, Jim Henry? How'd they do?
I'd give them an A+.
A plus.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you. On behalf of the congregation, thank you.